Right. Good morning, everybody. My name is Renson Jeffrey. This is the Workers' Rights Platform. We are going right over to the broadcast from Andy Williams, the Ground Report.
For those of you that now lock on, Chief Mystery Engine Room Fire, Ground Cabo Star, Chief Secretary Fali August fears Tobago may face another economic setback after a fire broke out on the Cabo Star engine room yesterday, grounding the vessel, adding to the island's challenges following the February oil spill and the July shark attack and a record high murder toll. Right. Mr. Fali August, very good. But you just was adding more. And now I call on the people of Tobago, because PNM getting set for December the 9th, you know, Fali partner. It's you that going at, you know. The Tobago 2 sets, you know. They don't know when they come to the EBC, they don't have Tobago lock in that kind of way. They know that Trinidad lock. They know they're going to, they don't work the thing with the EBC to make sure they go end up, the election go end up like Muduru, where somehow, and then it is what it is. These is evil people. These is people willing to get their hands dirty and are getting their hands dirty. These is people that know if they lose the elections, they're going to make a jail. The talk within the communities, because I'm not holding back that 1% anymore, is them Indian, if they come in power, they're going to lock up them African people and them. Kunta Kente does that. The African people voice. Go get lost. And all the Kumbaya, Kunda Kente drama, however it go. But Fali, I'm happy. 100% half. The next half, 50%, have everything to do with one time you should have, because you don't know what's going on. You should have organized one time and take off the skirt. Oh God, take off the skirt. Take off the panty, put on the jockey shocks, organize and put on something to show some kind of muscular or breast, not breast, I can't say because you're a man, breasticular fortitude at all. I would just say by muscle. Where is he for? If it's a man, then Smith, what is the he's not breasticular fortitude because he has no breast. Testicular. Right. If you're testicular, still hang down with Duke and them and this and that and all them kind of thing, boy. Your fight going to be hard, partner. Duke ain't going to give up. PDP going and run alongside your party, alongside the PNM. Oh God, you and Duke going and clear the water and PNM go, you know, you ever saying you don't cut track for Guti to run? Right now, we're going on Tobago there with all the cutting track for Guti to run. At the end of the day, I believe Duke needs you. I also believe you need Duke because Duke have his way in getting to the people. You have yours too. And your way, this kind of decent kind of thing there, where your testicular fortitudes. We had a question. If it is you end up lifting up a cement bag and you strain yourself or something. So come on. You should have used that opportunity one time and tell the people of Tobago. Dress this headlines here in the rise. Let me go back to it. Oh God. And then Mother Bernie and this one and that one will never agree. He didn't make a do. He this, he that. And all them kind of choppiness, boy, all you. On the challenges of Tobago that Tobago face. Oh God, that mashing up Tobago more. And you all say, the chamber, if I could remember, Lennox Smith read something coming from the chamber of a high tourism and Tobago went well and all them kind of bacchanal thing. But when you watch the oil spill, the shark attack, and you watch the murder toll in Tobago at this point in time, where the PNM is making Tobago a Laventille East, West, North, and South. To you, the people of Laventille East, West, North, and South, however you all are, I mean no offense to you all, because most of you within those constituencies there are good people, but you all are brainwashed just like the pit bull. I was a PNM and I get out of that because I understand they don't like us. PNM don't like their own. When would we all understand that the PNM don't like their own? When the black government in power, the people who just get everything is the Syrians, the 1%, the Lebanese, the Caucasians, and yes, the Indians. The same Indians that they're telling you all to hate. The same mobilization whereby they want to take off ship with pan while they destroy the pan industry. Instead, they give them that money where the quota grams or wherever you call that.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Nick Smith.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I feel good. Man, because at the end of the day, you can't be victimized, riddled, damaged twice. No stone pelt against me talking the truth shall prosper. Come on. We all are preaching unity. We all are preaching godliness. And somehow many of you on the head there understand that Trinidad and Tobago life rowly them breaks and them ain't want no Indian come and lock them up anybody. Them don't know if the Lord's elections were going on. If them had a thief the election, they're going to. Them have how much of billions of dollars to thief the elections, you know. It is what it is. And you know, is he talking? Where is he talk? Well, I tell only truth. The government buy out all them Indian businessmen who will normally support the UNC. They have all of them under lock. It takes money to win elections. They know it are plenty of them Indian people that they can't turn. Don't matter what, all you're going to vote the UNC. The UNC party is made up of most Indian people. Just like the PNM is made up more of African people. What am I saying there that I'm saying wrong? This is not the time. Don't say that because you'll be doing something wrong. Don't talk race when we don't know our country and our politics in Trinidad and Tobago is based on race. The professors and all the bright people go tell we don't do this, don't do that. All the pretending intellects and them go say, hey, find another road, but don't talk race when race is the problem. When it comes to our politics. And I get frightened now, you know, because boy, I see my ex-party play the race card and pulling in all the Kunta Tentes and them back by. And they don't know they have a certain amount of the East Indian already. They're not the ones that have to change. They are smart. The PNM are very smart. What you do? When there is a war, the first thing you will do is lick up the ports, the airports, and anything that could organize to build or to keep the country connected. What the PNM do is licking up the UNC via the businessmen. What are you watching? The East Indian them making more money all year. They're real making, you know. Say, look, you choke the money. And these East Indian businessmen and them that Rowley them move smart to lock. Them is the people, they know that. They are workers, hundreds of workers. They have money. The PNM going and organize. If it is the calling that elections in December the 9th or November the 9th, at the end of the year there, they already put things in place with the PNM media. Only what you go see, media is a very powerful thing. They go in and organize and buy out all the prime spots on TV6, CNC3. Well, the government station is done them own already. They're gonna lock all prime spots with the youths when it coming to Boom Champion, when it coming to 90, all the urban stations are those youths and them going there. They in their machinery, they're going and organize their work because in their mind and as they are seeing everybody else there, instead they unite wherever they go. Gary on one side, Philip Alexander on the next side, Michaela Pandey on the next side. And hey, that's how the politics go. And then the Indian, the businessmen that's supposed to organize, they're not going on fund, so they're going to stifle the UNC. They're going to buy out all prime time. They're going to make sure that, hey, their message be out. While the rest of the country be waiting to wonder, hey, we're not hearing nothing from the UNC. While the UNC is saying everything right and bringing the messages to you, even at this point in time having budget consultations all over the country. Yes. But the majority of the masses would not get it because it will be stifled out. And when PNM have $60 billion of a treasury to deal with and buy out mainstream media, what is the fourth pillar of democracy? And they need money. The UNC will need money in order to get their messages out. But time that money come, the PNM lock all the best spots, all the situations. Their message come out. What going on with you, the people of Trinidad and Tobago from there? Understand, people, please, nah. The PNM watchers here what they're going to do too. Due to the split and all that bacchanal. Whether it be Foster, whether it be Manning, whether it be Manning come from the dead, whether it be Rowley, whether it be who. The PNM will organize and fund Michaela Pandey. The PNM will organize and fund Watson Duke. Because if you're playing chess, Trinidad and Tobago, you have to play a good chess. Because they know in Trinidad and Tobago, the history always show that when Trinidad and Tobago all unites, hey, let me make sure that 1% thing come out. Let me continue. The history show, because say, well, and then I cut and let's see me come back because I don't want to hurt nobody feelings now. History have always shown when opposition, when all or most opposition forces unite, the PNM always have been defeated. So if I am the PNM and I am playing draft, watching everything and all kind of bacchanal, including bacchanal within the UNC and their own MPs and all these different things, and besides that, within there, a councillor come and resign and then send out a message that he's being victimized because he support Paré and this and that, and this thing just playing in the hands of the PNM.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Yeah. We don't want to think of. Don't tell me prayers. The sun's in front of we, you know. And with money spending. But for those who don't have money, you feel if I see PNM and Michaela Pandey don't have money to win my draft, my draft game. Because you know, boy, I never learned chess really, you know. But I know draft. But understanding draft a little bit, you can understand chess. And if it's me, I will organize, all right, where Michaela Pandey could pop a big billboard going to Grandy Day. That might be cost about $15,000-$18,000 to big billboard. I will organize and I will make sure that she has money. Nice. Because I don't want she join with UNC. I'll make sure Gary a money. Somebody, you know. Because I don't want he neither. I'll make sure Philip point he party too. But I keep that war between Gary and Philip. But the funding going in. Yep. Who missing? Hope. Who missing? And besides, the political parties, the religious organizations of Trinidad and Tobago are missing. When it comes to ways the right thing and doing the right thing. And so long as we really get that, Trinidad and Tobago in no time only could come and Singapore, you know. I might believe some people might be listening and saying, boy, you is a clown. Just like how we tell Lennox Smith. Before we'll have until vote for the Indian party, the government. He go see, I just tell him that. I say he go see pig flying with wings. I say, boy, they're not in your time, you know. That is science fiction. That real far. Human evolve again. But all it takes is for those leaders to not be thinking selfish. Put their country to heart. For the people of Trinidad and Tobago on the right thing. Because there's some of them parties and them in it for money too. So if a man know too, he could interrupt a whole thing and make sure them could walk through, track cut for Guti to run. And he know, well, hey, I can make a $10 million, I go pour out a 5, I could jut back while the rest of we suffer. I still have 5 for me and my family to live. You just leave 5 for me alone. I could live. To hell with these followers and the people that follow me, and that goes all how, you know. So I go back to Tobago. Mr. Farley August, I hope today you're going to have an press conference mobilizing the people of Tobago to stand up if they don't want the non-destruction of Tobago and Tobago not ending up like a Lavantil. Do that, boy, Fally boy. Mother Bernie? Mute your mic there, Lennox Smith. Mother Bernie? Silver Fox and all the people with that wouldn't want me to talk like this because you're making the leader look bad. You're cutting track for them to run. Where we don't talk is because track done cutting for them to run, you know. It about operation to do, you have to do it whereas you go suffer. And this just we doing the operation. So partner boy, please, in a very decent way, in that way I hope that the people wouldn't be confused. I really hope they wouldn't be confused and say, well, look, the pit bull want to be on Fally and making him look bad and how it go. Boy, oh God, boy. But the meanwhile, just organize and mobilize your people at Tobago now, boy. You done say the oil spill, the shark attack, the murder toll, and you seen it getting worse, partner. You can't do it like yourself and that kind of diplomat scenes and that kind of way. That you can't win in that way here. Because any day, them brothers and them going to cook the books, you know. Them have the money to spend and them breaks in making a jail, partner. So I just asking, if you ain't fall in the arms where most politicians is fall, where the money, the big boys and them buy out all you, however it go, and you know, only just playing only game right, you know, along the line where they will always continue to be successful. I wish if you would play the role at this point in time when it comes to the people of Tobago as a buff, you know, Faso, young general, only look at my years, only 30 something years old, I forget his name, however it go. whereby you make that sacrifice, whether it's your life, whether the big boy and them may end up organizing to take you out because you're not going in them way. That is how it is go. That is what many politicians in Trinidad and Tobago and MPs and many people in high places is breaks. Because it come like he interfering or will be interfering with a 10, 20 billion dollar industry. When them big boy them know, well, hey, $20 billion, Bread we get rid of the problem. He not talking there. He ain't take spoon. He ain't follow the order. That is what is going on here. That's why most politicians be hard for it to be real. Because if they don't follow the order, they will be victimized. When they come in the airport, all of a sudden police will search them and all those various things. Many business people talked to me and had conversations with me along that line. Many business people wouldn't want to dance too because many of them too doing things somewhat not by the books, and they wouldn't want to put themselves out there whereby now to make the politicians and them study them and look to go at them. So they're protecting themselves by just staying quiet. And that is what Trinidad and Tobago is in at this point in time, the victimization and that bubble. All of us. And all we need is, and I am asking Farley, asking he first. If we can make that stand and have that belly now, boy. It is what it is. You seen what going on. Most likely go have an election before the year done. That is what they're saying. I think that Rowdy them go kite to the distance. But they're watching your 2 seats. That whole election thing, to what I heard, it could be wrong. To what I heard, and it come from credible people. Credible people. I think the 9th of November or the 9th of December or some the 9th. Coming there because they're not worried about Trinidad. They have Trinidad locked with the EBC. It's Tobago the thing about, and they don't know, well, you and Duke have all issues they know one. Tobago split, and you haven't really and truly come out of the shell yet to really and truly mobilize your people. And I believe, Farley, this is a good opportunity for you to organize and bring out your people and start the campaign with immediate effect from now. Because at this point in time, if you don't do that, you'll come across like a Biden. And you're going to need somebody else that had that belly. You know, to organize and fit that position. Just for you to get the belly there now. That ain't taking much out of your boy, Farley, boy. What more reasons you need? To tell the people at Space High, Black Rock, Roxborough, and all these places, Canaan, all these places, Scarborough, Signal Hill, all these wonderful Buku, which had been mapped. Why could have mentioned a lot of things. To just bring them out. We standing now, Tobago. Just be a leader. Whether it costs you your life. I don't mind. I wish if I was in your position. I'd do it. Free of charge and all. Free. Just to make, for we to make that, break that one link. In order for we to go right, for this country to go right, for the betterment of all our kids. Our children and our grandchildren. When you go do it? When elections call? The PNM buy out all over that about, you know, including mainstream media, you know. Wow. Wow. I have nothing to say there, especially when I see Mikey K. A pleasant good morning to you, my brother. Oh boy.
Good morning.
Yes,
morning.
yes. Go ahead. Yes.
Blessed morning to you.
Very
My
clear.
brother Andy Pitbull Williams. Morning to Lennox Smith. Morning to our technical director. Good morning to each and everyone. Yeah, you're right, Andy. They have bought out and they will continue to entertain individuals who, for whatever reason, believe that they have a future with home invasions, with murder, with lies about constitutional reform, with dengue. So, you know, there are people who are asking, but how it is that these people are gravitating to something that has been a social cancer here in Trinidad and Tobago? Well, because the PNM know how to talk and they know who to talk to. there are people who really and truly want to be part of that Costa Nostra and who want to be a part of that brotherhood of wrongdoers and wants to do things in secrecy. But that stop you from wanting what is best, and that shouldn't stop you from wanting to live better, and that shouldn't stop you for creating a future for your children and your children's children. Stop studying about who going where and ask yourself where you want to go and where you want this country to go. Because we're already in hell in a gasoline soap paper bag. So we've reached the bottom. Are we ready to get to the top now? I think that's what you're asking the people, and you're so correct. Yeah, so good morning to each and everyone, Sister Al Tobago. I want to mention nothing about Tobago too much because people get kind of sensitive and, they believe that when you talk the truth, people ain't go win. Well, if talking the truth is snatching victory from somebody, you check yourself, eh? You really have to check yourself. If the ground report talking the truth and the people expressing exactly how they feel, and that will bring some sort of defeat to you, then you really and truly need to check yourself. Who's on the outside, my brother?
Nice. So the lines are open, but meanwhile, yes, it's open. Trinidad and Tobago, send your voice notes. What's on your front burner? The talking tongue is, it is a fact, I think it's the 9th of December. That's what I'm hearing. And besides that, all these madness that going on in Trinidad and Tobago. So the lines are open, Trinidad and Tobago. Morning caller.
Yes, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Good morning to you, Mike K. Good morning to you, Matt Smith. Yes, man. I must say good morning, listeners on Green Media TV. I see they have a big fight yesterday in Lakota, Taparo, celebrating some 10 year anniversary, something like that. And the massive crowd and the massive turnout. How they say Foster Cummins, that money is well deserved, but that money, if you see artists, this man hire to perform up the yesterday evening, expensive local artists. If you see how much of them was up there performing, boy, Foster, use the man. You see, we have to understand this. This is not the first time a 5-year-old will get killed in this country. And I want to make it clear, I am voting for who have the best crime plan in this country. Because I cannot understand that we go on social media, we saying RIP, SIP, rest in peace, sleep in peace, the little toddler gone. And this country is not looking to make an effort or do something about it. And I am very concerned to see as a society, children getting killed. And we just sit down playing games. Nobody taking in front and leading the chart. Everybody on games in this country. And today, I must say, we is to blame of how our country come. Because 1.4 million people of us, we jamming still. We talking African, Indian, we talking Hindu, Christian. A shame. Very shame. And I think that I take my knowledge internationally, because you might see, and everybody say it was a great word what Joe Biden say. Joe Biden tell his supporters and American people, I love this job, but I love my country more. And I see it, yeah. I see Republican and Democrat, not once, not twice. The history is there. Come together to save America and to make America a better place. We, UNCPNM, African Indian, we don't care about that. Right? We know the UNC do much in this country.
Kingsley, have a minute again, yeah? Because remember, we start late and we want to make sure everybody gets in.
No problem with that.
Go ahead.
No problem with that. When issues like these things come around, everybody have to come together. It have time that we're going to do the politics. It have time we're going to play the game. When crime so deadly in the country and we can't come together, we ain't going no way. I want to thank you very much, Andy K. Andy Williams and Mikey K. Thank you very much.
Next caller, pleasant good morning to you. What you calling from and where's your front burner on the ground report this morning? Go ahead.
Morning, caller.
Go ahead. Morning. Go ahead. We hear Miss Santa Cruz. Go ahead. Go ahead, Miss Santa Cruz.
She there?
Miss Santa Cruz, go ahead. All right. All of the lines are open, eh? The lines are open.
Yeah, when you get in, make your contribution. I don't know, perhaps you may not be picking up clearly as far as the call. Please give them the numbers, Andy, so if they can.
225 6644, 225 6644, or 239 5120, 239 5120. Send us your WhatsApp voice notes or give us your WhatsApp call. What's going on is those of you who call in WhatsApp, the regular normal call, cutting your calls. That's why we're not hearing you. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, morning. Yeah, I'm calling from Tobago. What I have to say this morning, these PNM go back into power. They don't have enough funeral homes to take bodies. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, but before you go, I want to ask you now, should not know Farley or whether Duke or whether what, call on the Tobago people to unite and let us organize and make sure that the PNM win back those 2 Tobago seats? This is not the time now.
Yes, they have to come together and do something, you understand me? This breakaway thing that is connected back together and, come straight with everything and let the thing just to keep this PNM out of Tobago. Yeah, they have to get together again. Time enough for them to do this. This pulling and talking will not work. You won't get us anywhere.
Tobago seen it. I hope Trinidad see it. I hope Duke see it. I hope Farley see it. There we go. Next caller. Oh boy, we'll make it short and sweet. Because we don't start late, yeah, we may go a little later. Because at the time that we start. Valerie, post out those things there for us now, girl. Please. Oh boy, well, make it short and sweet. Morning, caller.
Morning, Andy, my brother. Morning, Lennox. We need for Dr. Rowley and the PNM to get out. It takes one human being to have this country in a mess, and it's time for we to stand up towards them. But you know what? We all are weak. We are weak to the Prime Minister. It's so much of people, so much of people around, and nobody can stand up straight to that man's face and say, Dr. Rowley, it's time for you to get out. Look, the President of the United States, he's telling himself he ain't able again because he have a little situation and he resigned. Why the hell Dr. Rowley still there, giving people trouble and having us going right down to the gutter? But the time will reach. We have to get out. I'm so fed up with this man now. We have to move him out.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Good morning, caller. We're calling from. What's your contribution on the Ground Report this
Good
morning?
morning, Andy. Good morning to you, Mikey Lennox, newbie, and to everybody out there. Andy, I know it was not your intentions this morning to do that, but boy, you make me feel depressed out here. Here, the man, read your chats. You make people feel real depressed out here. No, Andy, we have to win this election. We have to win. Don't feed the snake. Don't feed the snake at all. Don't feed the serpent. Don't feed Satan. Don't feed Satan. Don't feed him. That man have to go, because I cannot see, and I listen to you, Andy, and my heart sinking, and I say to myself, how can we take another 5 years or more of this man? This man has done nothing positive, has done nothing good for this country. And we are going to give him back that victory? Then we have no shame. We in this country have no shame. We like what we get in. And don't blame all the mustn't blame Kamala Faye, blame all yourself. Because if all you had love all yourself and all your children, all your family, all your not you, and they're talking in general, right? Not you.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be giving him that victory. We wouldn't be talking so. That man had to go. That man, you want to tell me that man is going to spend? I don't care what anybody tell me. That ain't taking no millions. That taking billions to change that coat of arms. It is going to take billions, and they're going to have to do it through an act of parliament because it's in the constitution. And you remember a couple of days ago, I read something from written by Medina Mirage about, she showed us in how many ways, right? They changed the constitution right before our eyes. And this is going to be another one because they're going to pass it by a simple majority. Come on, people. Andy has said, I don't know what religion you are, right? But I'm calling on you. I said it for you. I said it for quite a few people this morning. I know we have a lot of Catholics listening to us. Even if you're not a Catholic, get the St. Michael prayer. And where they say to ban the wickedness and sneers of Satan, put Rowley name there. We have to bind the wickedness and sneers of Rowley. We have to stop him. Because this man is not doing anything that is meaningful for the country. This man, how many schools have they fixed, Andy? How many schools since school closed and school is going to open just now? Before you could say Jack Robinson School, be ready for school. They have not done anything, Andy, to help the people of this country. And now they want to spend billions to change the coat of arms. What to do? What to appease the Pantry and Bago? Because they took away the land and give it to somebody. Oh, come on, man, all these big people in this country. How long are they going to take that stupidness for? I'm not telling anybody to do anything illegal, because as Lennox say, we have a legal way of doing it. But I want to say something here this morning, Andy, and I show a positive COP go like this one. I am this man, the one who does be parking cars. I forget his name and all.
Porterspin.
He come talking about all right, how much box train contract I get. And where I do, I want to know who get the contract to fix in front of Grand Bazaar and fall back down again. Who get it? But you ain't hearing that, and again I'm going to say it publicly, Andy. I give you and Lennox wrong yesterday for all they answered him. Because the question he asked all had nothing to do with the country. Absolutely nothing. But let me go again. I want to ask, who is Wilson Construction? Right? Who it is alleged was given money to build a community center in Bagatelle? Wait. Nobody can find it. It's like Mali known. And COP, hear this boy. I want to find out who is V&V Limited. Who is V&V Limited? Well, it is alleged that is Rohan Sin and a nephew who is allegedly getting all the contracts from the Drainage Division from the Ministry of Works and Transport. Fixing, and right now they got the contract to fix the bridge in Shogunas. But Port of Spain didn't have a problem with that. He ain't saying according to what you write, you see all them Indians and them getting the thing, and he ain't getting nothing. All he had to do is run and park cars. Right?
Stupid
Look
man,
at
boy.
what it is going on
Stupid
here.
man.
Yeah.
Stupid man,
Look
boy.
at what it is going on. How much contracts he get? How many of his friends and family get contracts? They even dig a drain. They even dig one single drain. No, none, they getting none. Look what Rohan Sunderland nephew allegedly. Rohan Sunderland allegedly getting nephew getting. And that is one that we know of. How many more? How many more contracts they get in? But you talk about the one I get? Andy, let me tell you something. I had 3 contracts in my life. One, when I was working, you had to sign a contract when working in the private sector. I work in the private sector for the majority of my life. One that I signed in the church, that was a marriage contract, which is also called a marriage certificate. And I signed another one when my children born, to be a good mother, to be the best mother that I could. Right? I don't know nothing more no box train contract. So I find when you see Porter Spray want to run him out and listen to corner house Macomb man, you understand? Get proof. Go and find out who getting all the box train, all the contracts from the Ministry of Work, the Drainage Division. Find out who was the one that fixed the Grand Bazaar sinkhole and they had to do it over again. Then come and run your mouth on other people. And Andy, let me tell you something, we can't give up. No, we cannot give up. And as you said this morning, they're paying off people. They're paying off people. And I want to warn those people. All you're profiting today, but I can tell all you something tomorrow that will never profit all you. What does it gain a man if he suffers, what you know that saying? If he suffers the loss of his own soul. And they're going to lose, and they are losing their souls. Look at all that he said about those contractors who were given work under the partnership government. They took them to court, all kind of thing. It was a contract cartel. Who getting contract cartel now? Andy, let me tell you something, Every morning or every other morning, if we could do it, we have to remember. Who want to say we like to go back to the past? Because if you don't learn from the past, you're going to repeat it in the future. And every morning, every other morning, we have to remind them all the lies that PNM told on those same contractors, right? And today, all of them still finance the PNM. But they will never profit from it. I'm telling you that because you know why? The tears of the people going to fall on by extension, all of them, because they're encouraging the government. They are encouraging the government to do what it is they do to the people of this country. But all they don't give up. All they don't give up. This morning I talking to my people out there. They know who they are. All they don't give up. Go on YouTube. Get this St. Michael Pro. You might be a Catholic, but it's a powerful pro. And say it. Put in where they say Satan, put in Rowley. Because that man is destroying our country. And something have to stop him. We're not going to, we're going to use our fingers and we're going to use our prayers to stop him. Andy, thanks a lot. I know how you feel this morning because all of us feeling that way too. But don't give up. Lift your spirits and let us move forward. Thanks a lot and have a good one.
Thank you. Yes, indeed. Who's on the outside? Who's on the outside?
But Mikey, that at the end of the day ain't going to stop. And I tell you, I talking straight. The same Indian that the PNM don't like businessmen that they're buying out. That is alleged will normally support to finance the UNC. It's nothing. They're cutting them from there. They're going to buy out all the TV stations, the prime times on all the major TV and radio stations. They go in and come with a whole, with all the money. And then they go make sure the others keep the disunity. But if them don't have money to think, who would have really have money to only organize and contest 10 seats? They go get them money to contest 41. How the game this go? Mikey boy, talk to them now, boy.
Well,
boy, let me tell the people the truth now. Let them know what is going on now, boy.
I hear you this morning, my brother. I hear you loud and clear. And this journey is not for the weak at heart, and I will keep saying that. When the political leader says that one has to be laser focused, that you have to be highly conscious and you must envision the victory even though we are still on the journey. Understand what I'm saying here. I understand that some days you would feel weak, some days you will feel weary, but you have to understand that this battle that we started, this battle that we are part of, this is not just about us. It is not about us. Because when they gather with their friends, their family, and their finances, they don't care anything about the fact that the middle class has been wiped out. Rowley's concern is not about the fact that you have to stay up late at night, you and your husband or your wife, and have to think about the bills that you're going to juggle. Some go get paid this month, some go have to get leave out. Next month we go have to pay this one, and next month we go have to leave out that one. They are not concerned about the fact that your child is getting good grades, your child is striving to move ahead, but there's no future for that child. That little money that you put away to send them for higher education, whether it be UE or whatever, you don't have it. You had to dip into that. All your savings have been depleted. They don't care about that. But Kamala Persad-Bissessar said something, and we must never forget that. She said that the United National Congress will always have leaders in the future, but you will never have one that loves you more than she does. When somebody loves you more than you love yourself at times, that tells you something. When you have given up and said, listen, man, this is as far as I could reach, and Kamala Persad-Bissessar is saying, listen, I could go off and I could relax myself. I have a pension, but I can't do that knowing that you have nothing to eat. I can't do that knowing that your child has no future. I can't do that when I know, in fact, that these people are mismanaging the economy. I can't do that when I know that our students are falling through the cracks. She simply cannot just turn a blind eye, and that is why she's there standing in the gap for us. But she cannot do it alone. You have a prime minister and a party that has already laid out the agenda for their campaign, and it's a campaign of lies. You telling me that in a population of 1.4 million people, Keith Scotland, who said on The Observer, when I asked him, hey, how many committees are you on? What are you on that you could still focus on being a minister and a minister of national security when crime is at an all-time high? And he said that he relinquished all of those posts, but he lied, because on Sunday at their convention, he's the one that stood up and blabble and talk all this nonsense. He is telling us in a population of 1.4 million people that he spoke to 925 individuals. That is 800 people consulted with him, and 125 people submitted oral and written contributions. And they had an internal committee and trying to make us believe that the recommendations that they are talking about is the one that is being held by Barry Sinanan, and it is the National Advisory Committee on Constitutional Reform. That is not true. All of these things that they are telling you here is what they intend to go and campaign on. Because what they approve referendums. You know what I mean? They're going to try to convince you that they're going to operate with full transparency and accountability. That is a lie. Making the Caribbean Court of Justice as the final court of appeal. Are you crazy? The white man that is getting up in Manchester, England on a morning and having his English breakfast and going to the Privy Council to rule on some matter, he doesn't know where you live, he doesn't know your ethnicity, he doesn't know anything about you. He is just going based on the legal facts presented to him. And I will take that chance with that man any day. When in fact somebody could just simply pick up the phone and influence somebody in the region because you are looked at as a political opponent. So I'm not going for that. Increase in autonomy for Tobago. And that's what they want to tell you, that they want to give Tobago more, but the UNC is the one that's standing in the way. They're going to tell you that the reformation of the Salaries Review Commission, they want that, but the UNC is standing in their way. They're going to tell you about reformation of the responsibilities of the office of the DPP. And remember, we went to the DPP. And what are they going to tell you? Those changes will not or cannot be made because the UNC is standing in the way.
Talk, Mikey, talk!
That is what the entire campaign is going to be about. And one has to ask the question, even the people who are talking about it internally have a problem with reformation of sexual orientation rights. I don't know, we're going to leave that one for now. But they want to that because they go look good going into election. They have laid out their agenda. It means they have absolutely nothing to offer. It means they have nothing to stand on. It means they have nothing to show that they did something for the past 9 and something years. They have absolutely nothing. So the people who gravitate into them, they have a problem being part of a bunch of thieves. They have no problem being part of the Costa Nostra. They have no problem of being part of the brotherhoods of wrongdoing. But that is not your business. That is not your concern. Your concern is to stay laser focused. Understand that as we start to unravel them and connect the dots, the PNM has nothing to offer, absolutely nothing to offer. So you must ask yourself, when you go out there, you ain't looking for a UNC friend, you ain't looking for a UNC partner, you ain't looking for a UNC associate, you are looking to build a UNC voter. That is your prime objective, to build a UNC voter, because it's votes that we're going to need to get us out of this problem. So I understand your concerns, Andy. I understand what worries you. But if we come out and do what we have to do, no amount of buyout, no amount of sellout, no amount of undermining, no amount of backstabbing could stop a force that is committed and dedicated to removing Rowley and the PNM government. They could hide box, they could throw away ballot, they could do what they want, but it would be so overwhelming that they themselves would have to put their hands up and surrender to the fact that change is inevitable, and that change will come once we understand and stand for the incompetence. And you are not incompetent. Because you want to hold on. But let me tell you something. This is the last brawl. Suck it up and take that last breath and that strength, wherever you get it from, whether you get it from God Almighty, whether you get it from Allah, wherever you seek it, wherever you find it, get it and get it in full force, because change is coming. We must live better. And I tell you, together, we will live better.
Bang, 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 bang. The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
The lines are open. I'm gonna check out the voice notes. What's on your front burner? Everything was unfold before your very eyes. Last night, all I want to continue studying this one, that one, and the other, and study what's ourselves in the mirror. What we are doing. The change starts with us. Boy. It's like somebody come and give all your art video. Real authentic thing, good thing. Telling all your lay. Next week, somebody come in and wipe out you and your family. Give all the evidence, show all everything. And then only watch at that and say, well, that's not authentic. Remember, it's modern technology these days. People is there, people put people face and body and thing and this and that and breads. While we fighting for survival, as Mikey does say, them brothers fighting to stay out of jail, you know. What would you do if you fighting to stay out of jail, boy? And have access to 60 billion and borrowing money all how? And making sure you pump money on all the Indian businessmen that have a lot of workers. And you make sure you lock it away. All the ways and means to know if any one of them business people in them in Trinidad and Tobago only play the want to fund the UNC. That crappo eat the grass. Well, boy, I don't understand the fight. Let me go to the lines, yes?
They have nothing to offer, Andy. They have nothing to offer.
Morning, caller.
Stood up and read an internal document. Morning.
What kind of rubbish you talking there, Mighty K? Eh?
All right, thank you.
Let me know if it's a cut him one. Let me know, you know.
Let it go. That's total rubbish. Total rubbish.
What to do? Cut
A
him?
man stood up. Now let you go. Let you go away now, man.
Let you go away. All
A
right.
man stood up and listen. They have absolutely nothing to campaign on. Absolutely nothing. He spoke to 925 people, and I am certain that not one person locked onto the Ground Report right now had any kind of consultation with Keith Scotland. Bartaric or Bacteria could say what you want. They have nothing to stand on. Absolutely nothing. You can't come and intimidate nobody or feel you could bully somebody. If you want to come in here, tell us about all this, you and Porter Spain or whoever else. But right now, we're on the people business. We're on the outside.
Bang, 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 bang.
That what we talking about. Who vex last? Morning caller.
Morning, Andy.
Morning.
How you doing?
Not good at all. Mentally, at this point in time, just watching the semantics played before our very eyes.
You know, Rowley doing what you want, eh? And nobody's not opening them out.
Hurtful, it's hurtful.
Well, open me mouth, you know.
But son, but it's not your phone.
You know, on that there's a palm tree. He might remove that palm tree and put a valdier tree. Who knows?
All right.
So,
Caller, caller, me ask you something. What does that have to do with being laser focused? You tell me. Why would you allow Rowley to deflect the issues? I don't care if they put three Russian submarines. Hold on. I don't care if they put three Russian submarines on the coat of arms. That will do nothing to curb home invasions. That will do nothing to help the 2,000 plus students that fell through the crack. That will do nothing with the babies who died in the NICU. That will do absolutely nothing to help these parents get some kind of assistance to send their children to school. That will do absolutely nothing to restore consumer confidence. I'm not going to deflect from the issues. And don't let Rowley take you down that road. So what? That is not a priority. You think mothers who listening right now, who scratching their head, who thinking about who man they could go with to compromise their sexuality, to make sure the children start school on time so they don't get left behind. You think they care about any coat of arms or what they put on it? They put in money on it. They put in opportunity on it. They put in any kind of advancement or changes on it. Stop going down that road and stay laser focused.
yeah, well, you see, Mikey, the point is that people don't see these things. You know, there are some fanatics that they base their see on PNM and Rowley. And you know, this is the problem in Trinidad. You know, that people not focusing on the main issues. You see?
Yeah.
Because Mikey, let me tell you something. I mean, I'm Trinidadian, eh? I live in Canada.
Yeah, I know that.
I always had the wish to return home and live. Not with the condition under which in Trinidad now. You know, I was driven away from Trinidad due to extortion. I had business due to extortion. I had to leave Trinidad and come abroad with my family. You see? And this is the problem that's going on in Trinidad, that the government don't care about anybody. They care about themselves, their finances, and their family and friends. You know, look at the amount of money that is missing from that they can't give account of. Huh? You know, I think that the people should go to the Swiss bank or go to the Cayman Islands and check and see these people's account. Because it's a place you could store your money and nobody gives account about it. You know? Embed don't want to pay property tax on his buildings he have, where other people have to pay property tax. You know? And it's rare. Anyhow, Mikey, you take care. Have a good day. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Caller. Thank you.
Oh boy, who else is out there?
Morning,
Plenty
folks.
of them, boy. Oh. Morning. Let's make it short and sweet. We are locking off at 9:30 today, y'all. 9:30, so y'all don't have to go nowhere at 9:30. We lock off due to the late start.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning. Andy?
Morning. Go ahead, Beulah. Try to make it short and sweet.
Yes. Yeah. I just want to tell you, Andy, don't worry about anything. I know Mikey K might say, oh, she said don't worry and things like that, but I don't want you to worry. You see, prayer can move even the largest mountain. And when one bruise a foot, right, get down on the knees and start to pray, and 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, if we cannot do it physically, we need to do it spiritually. Because, you know, you're hearing that Rowley by now, the Indians and all of them. Let me tell you something. We need to put God first in everything that we do say. Kamala said it herself too. Put God in front. Let me tell you something. Right? The Bible says, who on the Lord's side, come on the Lord's side. Who not on the Lord's side, stay in that side. Right? So I can understand how Kingsley could say everybody need to come together. Come together. Okay, I can understand everybody coming together. Come together for what? Because a lot of them is going to put back PNM there. So when we come together, we're running at a loss. We're not doing it to win. It come like you're going into battle. You and your enemy can't come together. I don't understand what they're saying. You know, my brothers get confused. Who on the Lord's side, stay on the Lord's side, one. The enemy side, stay on the enemy side, and we need to fight this. If we cannot fight it physically, we need to fight it spiritually. Get down on our knees and bruise our knees. Miss Santa Cruz say something about. Miss Santa Cruz say something about that. Yes.
You're right. I agree with you. It has some people you can't come together with.
It says have some people they cannot come together with.
I agree with her when she said that. It has some people you just cannot unite. They cannot. You can't form an amalgamation and that's it. That don't mean, what does that mean? You move on with your business. Not everybody will be committed.
I am not going to compromise when everybody's saying everybody come together, but you don't know what the mind thinking. You don't know how many of them being fooled. You don't know how many of them being buyed and everybody going into the PNM side. Yeah. When you're good, you need to stay by yourself. When you're bad, stay with the bad people. Right? The sheep and the goat. Why you want to mix the sheep and the goat together? God is a God of order. So who on the Lord's side, stay on the Lord's side. Who on the enemy side, stay on the enemy side. But to win, we're going to win this elections. Come what may. We're going to win this election. I hate to hear when people talking about division. One thing God don't like is sowing discord among brethren. And God don't like swift feet that run to do evil. Right? And God hates the hands that shed innocent blood. That's in the book of Proverbs. Right? So who on the Lord's side, stay on the Lord's side. Who on the good side, stay on the good side. Don't separate. Don't be like the sheep and the goat. That's my contribution.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
Morning, caller.
Yes, Beulah hit the nail on the head. Good. Who's on the outside? Morning, welcome.
Hi, good morning, gentlemen. You know, I have a little delay on my phone here, so I don't know what it is really, you know, where you're reaching the program. But I heard Mikey, you spoke a while ago. So am I up to date with the contributions?
Yeah, yes, you are up to date.
Yes, you are.
Right. Well, yes, fellas, good morning again. Let me tell all you this now. You see this PNM zombie, this PNM obia, this PNM whatever it is, that playing on the minds of the people in this country. We have been there. We have done that. We should realize by now that the PNM work in a certain way to confuse the hearts and minds of the people. And what is worse, the worst part of this all, is that we allow them to do it. Rowley know the people. He know what to say. He know what to do. To have everybody feeling down and feeling negative and feel they're so up and they have so much support and they're doing so well. It is all a big show. When we going to understand that? They like Best Village, they're putting on the skits, they start. You understand? So when people see they have a meeting and they see a whole crowd of people in red, they say, oh God, you know something? They're still big, they're still powerful, they still have support. Yes, they have support because they will have support because you have a lot of fools in this country. But we have to be strong. You understand? A bully is a coward. A bully is weak. A bully will put on a show to make you feel all is well with him, but it is not well. And when he gets in your head and he gets in your mind and he gets you to be thinking that he is doing so well and he is so powerful and people so love him and he is doing the right thing, that is what they want. They want our doubt and our, not me because me and doubting and fearing. They want the people to doubt and fear and figure, oh God, no matter what, you can't be the PNM. All you change all this and we could do what we have to do, as I always say when we unite. You understand? PNM know they have not done anything for the past 9 years but destroyed this country. PNM know a lot of people, thousands of people, even people who were supporters of the PNM, they have changed their mind. You understand? So they are working and playing on the minds of people to show that they're doing so well. But they ain't doing so well. It's a big show. And people only have to recognize, do not fall for the PNM antics. Do not fall for the show. Do not fall for the propaganda. We should pass that stage now. People are too informed. People are too educated. People have seen the destruction of the PNM. Do not come. What they're going to come and tell you now? Over 400 people in there for the year. What in the name of God could PNM stand up before an election and tell the population? And the population could say, yes, it's true. Over 400 people lost their lives. You understand? What PM can come and tell you it's not true. People stick to the facts, stick to what is real, and no matter what PNM tell all you know, expect it. Look forward for it. No, you must have no surprises by the PNM. When they come with a big show, a big this, and let me tell you all of this. Money, the stock, and them have the money. But we have to know, we don't have no money like them, the UNC and the other people. Have no money like them, but you know something? People have the power in their finger, because as I say, all you have to have, all you don't have to have a damn cent, you know. All you have to have is that power to go and vote. And after that, all your money and all kind of things will come. All who they paying money. I hope these clowns who probably they shaking the blue notes in front of their face, I want him to give each one of them $5 million each to go on with the PNM propaganda. So at least if they give each one of them for the next 5 years. Imagine this man with the coat of arms. Let me tell all you this now. All you people, all you got dead when if all you play stupid and let some dollars fool all you around, you know. This man, I hear this man saying on the TV, he's going to pass the law to remove the ships of the Dakota arms. And you know something? We have the majority in Parliament, so we can do it. Who the hell is the majority in Parliament? All of this damn stupidness going on in this country because the majority, which is all of we, sitting down and doing nothing. Or they go sit down forever and be trembling and loudly come up like a bully and open him out and start a ramage. What the hell is wrong with the people? Man, you know, small axe just cut down big tree, but all you have to have the power and have the strength. Stop being depressed. Stop being confused. Stop doing what Rowley want all you to do. What all you're doing, all you're giving Rowley the power. And this man is saying, let me tell you this now. The whole problem Rowley have is that Privy Council, you know. He said when he moved the quota arm, that is the first step are the things that he had to do to get rid of these colonial masters, the colonial whatever the hell it is, because we are tired. What he said, when he do all that he has to do, we will no longer be squatters on the steps of the Privy Council. That is Rowley and the PNM problem. That Privy Council. Because you know why? The Privy Council, he can't control them. They stand for the law and they uphold the law, and what is right, and what is wrong. He insists he wants to bring the CCJ here because he know all of them he can control them. All of them is a band of legal crooks. You hear? He know that with them it can have no law and no order. People open all your eyes, all your children, all your grandchildren will make jail. They will do all kind of things. Be careful, look at the bigger picture, and stand up for what is right. Because let me tell you now, if I'm not even entertaining the thought of Rowley getting back there for the 5 years. And they're fighting, and they're determined, and they're planning. Hey, we have to fight. We have to be determined, and we have to be just as them. You hear? If we have to pull whatever them could do, we could do better. The only thing, they have more money. And let me tell you now, money can't buy life. Money can't buy life when you see the guns and the bullets continue to kill all your wife and all your husband and all your children, you understand? So let me fight for a better Trinidad and Tobago. You hear? Because let me tell you now, the money is important. We all need money. But have plenty things in this life that money can't buy. So all you PNM have now is the money to fool the people and the propaganda. And people only have better sense than that. Think all you have to do, be talking to all yourself every day. And remember how all you live for the past 9 years. And remember, no, or you're not going to live better for the next 5 years if all you put Rowley in power. They're working now. All what they should be doing before for the past years, they didn't do it, but they're doing it now. And they're fooling the people. People do not be fooled. No matter what Rowley say, no matter how much people or you are people he carry and full up the meetings, do not be confused. Do not be swayed. Stay focused. Stay focused. We can do it here when we unite and fight, and we have one common goal to remove this PNM, to save Trinidad and Tobago, and we can do it. Why they have more strength than us? Why they have more power than us? Why they should? You know why they have it? Because the foolish people giving them. And Rowley is a bully. But let me tell you, as I said already, bullies are cowards. Today you see all they stand up, really stand up to bullies. You only will see they're weak and they're coward and they're not as bad as you think. So people, we have to fix this country. Let us unite. Let us have strength and let us start and let us know that we could do it. We could do it. You understand? Here does not belong to Rowley and the PNM, and he's looking down. The only place he had to go for justice is the Privy Council. You see, he attacking that now. We have to take power out of the hand of Rowley and the PNM. We have to take the power. And you know what? We have to live better. We want to live better. We could live better. And we would live better, but each one of us have to do it for ourselves. Yeah? We have to see all what happening here now is the end of bad living. Is the end of bad living. We're looking to fix things and fix the road so that every one of us in this country and our children and grandchildren could live better in the name of Jesus. And we could do it, when we stand up and we fight and we stop being coward, we stop being fooled by the thing, stop being intimidated by all the show and the propaganda at the PNM. Stop it. Stop it. We have power, and we go use it. We go use it on the day election. But as and sisters, let me tell you this now. This country has to be fixed, and we could fix it when we unite and we fight, and we have the confidence. We have the confidence, the sour prayers, because in everything we need Almighty God, but prayers with action. And we could succeed, and we will succeed when we keep our mind on a positive road. On a positive road, we have to stay strong. We have to stay positive. We have to have confidence in ourselves and in each other. Blessings, gentlemen.
Wow. The lines are open, Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, yes, indeed. The lines are open.
Go ahead, caller.
Give them the numbers and the morning.
Go ahead, caller.
Hello. According to Mr. Tabakit, this is a clarion call to all of the frustrated people. The national instrument will be on display in Port of Spain today from 4 o'clock. Pan and powder. Come and enjoy music and stop frustrated on yourself.
And again, that's all they have to offer. I'm not surprised. Not surprised. This man ain't calling to say nothing. Nothing that helped elevate the lives of these citizens. Absolutely nothing. You see, the question everybody have to ask themselves, are you going to vote against yourself, boy? Are you going to vote against yourself? We talking about unite. Let's unite. But how can you unite when there's self-hatred? You can't hate yourself so much. You're voting against yourself. This man calling to talk about coming town for pan and powder. School opening just now. What mother could take that to the bookstore? What child could get a uniform with that? Yeah.
Man, yeah. Morning Ground Report. People in this country hungry, depressed, no water, no money, no food or school supplies, struggling to pay bills. Right now, 2 nurses is living in this house. Living in this house. And we cannot pay our bills. So much unsolved murders in this country. This country need deliverance from the PNM. That was a WhatsApp message. Imagine that, boy. But deliverance must come from us. We had to do it, you know. Let everybody just keep talking now. People, boy, they'll go ball, you know. They'll go ball. You see the people in Venezuela thought Maduro really win back the election? Aye. The EBC across there. You feel them? They say, well, yeah, this time? All right. All I going to see. So you have God, yes. God says He help them, those who help themselves.
Yes, nothing to offer. Can't engage in a constructive dialogue, meaningful dialogue. Absolutely nothing. If it is that go ahead. Who's on the outside?
Morning, Andy for Grandy and Mikey.
Morning, brother.
Just imagine the Prime Minister was holding a symposium or some kind of thing on Sunday to tell the public about the findings of the constitutional reform. And he went out on a VAPS. He didn't make no recommendation to remove no shit from no coat of arms. So as the Prime Minister come up with these VAPs, right? And there's a distraction on a screen, what should I say, a smoke screen for the public to go off and talk a certain nonsense with this thing while he in the background there doing any mischief as usual. Because you're seeing where this country has spent $7.6 billion US to buy petrochemicals for this country. That is products like gas and other things for the country. And we have to find $1 billion+ every year US to pay for these things because we ain't generating no US money here. The businesses in this country, they would have been getting a trickle-down effect if we had Petrogen still running here. They would have been getting some of the US currency there. But they too go in bust. And this man presiding over this foolishness and nonsense about emblem and all kind of thing and coat of arms. I want to know if he going to take his money out. He pocket and pay for all the expenses that this country would have.
But the man is right. Whether people want me to talk or not. Because people like you and everyone, I can't say you, but the people of Trinidad and Tobago is allowing that. Why would I not do something that people is allowing? Come on, man, that insanity. If I continue to do things and the people are allowing it, how the hell, why would I not do it?
Exactly. And if I could lie and get away with it, and people tolerate it, why not do it? Call it, thanks for your contribution. And again, that is the problem, Andy. You're correct. Laser focus. I wonder if people understand or catch the meaning or grasp the essence of that. Laser focus. Imagine you had an internal report. This is an internal report this man had, And he is saying that he is disappointed to say at this stage that the group of people who are, in fact, an arm of the government and parliament under the UNC leadership, he is disappointed to say that our country's opposition chose, up to this point, not to partake in the process. But if it was an internal report laid by Keith Scotland on findings that the PNM party did, what does the UNC have to do with that? And it cannot be the report from the committee, the advisory committee, headed by Mr. Sidanan, because at the end of the day, that hasn't been made to the public as yet. So why are you playing games? Why are you playing games? Trying to say now that, hey, the people who are hindering all of us from living better is the UNC. We couldn't do it for the past 9+ years. We come up with something, and now we are here to convince you that the reason why you're living in the way that you're living is because of the UNC. I mean, you for real? And you're going to have people like Barataria/Bacteria buying into that. Porter Spain buying into that. All of them buying into that nonsense. And not only buying into it, but also trying to sell you that this was an internal PNM report. That's what it was. 925 people. That's what he said. Out of a population of 1.4 million. That is way less than 1%. Way, way less. And that is what they're going and campaign on. That is what they're going to
create the campaign strategies.
And many of the people that you're questioning who are gravitating to the PNM, they were never an asset to the UNC to begin with. Let the PNM take all the liabilities. We should be happy. Because those are the same people who would come and present themselves to the UNC and in no time at all will undermine the entire process and turn on the very said person who gave them that opportunity to begin with. Who gave them that opportunity to begin with? Whether it's a safe seat, whether it's a spot in the Senate, whether it's some ambassadorship, it's the same Kamala Prasad-Bissessar. It is the same hand that they are going to turn around and bite. So you know what? Take them. Let us dump all our garbage by Balize House. Take them. That is all they're good for. Because if you want to sign on to some has not done anything for this country in the last 9+ years and beat your chest and say that is where you believe the future is, you have a right to go. Don't ask yourself why they're going. Be thankful. Be happy. That one less problem for Kamala and the UNC. So what's the problem? Stick to the business. We want to live better and stop voting against yourself. Who's on the outside?
I'm going to give you all the numbers. The lines are open. The numbers are called 225-6644, 225-6644, or 239-5120, 239-5120. Or send us a WhatsApp call or a WhatsApp voice note at 366-3053, 366-3053. What says though? The lines are open. We continue to allow and want to vex. We allow Rowley and the PNM to divide us. We allow Rowley and the PNM to kill plenty of family during COVID with forcing people unconstitutionally to take injection because you have a choice between the injection, your bread and butter, your children, your rent, your bills.
Morning, Andy. Morning.
Morning. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah. Andy William, Leonard, and Mikey Q. You know, people still waiting on the grant to buy the books for the children. While this man gives $16 million to ring the NASDAQ bell in Times Square. Give a man $61 million to organize meetings in New York. Nearly $1 billion to pay the Red House. They build a hospital in Ground Reort, nearly $1 billion a little place. He tell the people, he tell the finance minister, I will instruct my finance minister to get $100 million to keep meeting. And the people can't get a book grant for the children yet. $1,000. All this money, and I hear Mighty K saying $500 million and Lennox saying is more than that. For $150 billion, and it's running on fumes. So they have to take it out on the people. Take it out. Tax them. Make sure they pay for everything. Kill them. They mustn't live. Who dead, dead. And who live, live. The rich will get richer and the poor have to get poorer. That's the kind of man. Taking taxpayers' money, $600,000 and $100 and something thousand dollars to pay off the people who they sexually molest. Taxpayers' money. And the people can't get, the children can't get the grant for $1,000. What do you feel them people is? Them is not, and he aligned to the Costa Nostra. Is a mafia gang he aligned with. That mafia, look it up. Costa Nostra, they dealing in guns and drugs. That's who the man aligned with. All you feel easy, I want to have more money, give little to. Gentlemen, all have a blessed day.
The lines are open.
Next caller, morning.
Good morning.
A pleasant good morning
Good
to
morning.
you. Good morning. We are listening. You're listening. Talk to us through your phone. Go ahead, caller.
Pablo. Mr. Vega, what I wanted my football, but I wanted to check. Port Movers. They're doing a project in Sardine Trace. And the boys, Monday, saying this project supposed to finish in 9 months' time. The people that know they're building houses for people. Right now, they wire some house. They still have to pay the road, and it's months day here. Rain coming just now, I got flood about 6 or 8 times here before last year, twice. I talked to Mr. Panton, he's the man, and the engineer come too. What they're doing, they all to come and investigate that. You and see put on box drain there, the contractor didn't even clean drain. There are some people from Canada building 2 big houses, the water crossing the road and coming in the house. I live in Massa Pandey land, I buy land here. I have number 3 and 6 in Sardine Trace. I don't be commenting out on you. And the program, you understand that I want to come and investigate bigger the approach. Because we are flood prone area. All the water in Valencia Road from Matura, winter, that all day. They're digging gravel in Miller River. They dig out all the gravel here, brother. I was married in 1976. I live in here. I had 3 teachers in my house here. My name is Daniel Power Rifle. I'm talking. I just have put my radio on. Block out our box. Yeah, it's only I just pray. Like I do only see and see her. You right, man? I want you to come in and investigate this Port Movers. When the lady come here, they have a sign up the road. The office is up the road in Squatter land. The Squatter, the Billionaire Government Reserve Forest. The Sundays Adventist Church. Mr. Dutton come and open that to the church and all in Scotland. Yeah? It's Government Reserve Forest. Where we have come there, it's a mine bison. I bull on a bed, that tractor I capsized and break my bone in my neck. I cripple. Committee of mental possession people there. Nobody have come. There's no sprayer in 9 years and no sprayer. When you have a block, and who push a mouth block is rain. It's flood in fishing pond and flood here fishing pond who push and they got to push. It's the river, the river passing through Ground Reort, he build the bridge there. Tamala river coming in Vega water here. All the river coming and join Vega, you push river. Yeah. We'll push it by the widest. We'll try the deepest and Caroni the longest. And the only river running in that way, Caroni start away. Where the Samana River start is in one hill, in the Central Ridge. Yeah, all the water from by winters and Matua coming and they got to push. You see what they're doing in Matra, where they give out land? So they gravel. I want gravel with the skyline. They sell the washing plant for the man who they charge in the airport or they call who they give any pose on all they call him he died there. Who they put in court. So thanks, I want to come here. I don't be commenting, I know get you. Me, I want to left no voice, so the first time I call. I don't want everybody about the sun morning. Thanks.
No problem, first time caller. We got the old crew. I'll organize and I'll get a call. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The lines are open. Wow.
Wow, it's true. Yeah.
Blessings, Ground Report, blessings, and the country, Calvary Street here. You know, Andy, I see you take some shots this morning again, boy. Right through, boy. Spiritual warfare, boy. But he's a strong fella. You're standing up to them a long time, but they don't know we are the God we serve spiritually, mentally, and physically, right? All they just know that is real spiritual warfare. And you're looking good for a man who just went through a battle.
Sorry, I just got a news from you. Just listening to you was saying about the election. I mean, two people in Trinidad have no belly. They are yellow belly. I am saying that to them. They are yellow belly. We stand up for what we want here. Sorry, because I live so long in America. We stand up for what we want here. We don't want no liars, no idiots, no dummy in the White House. In Trinidad, the people have no belly. They want to get rid of something. You have to find a way to get rid of that. Like cancer, probably. Okay?
Good morning, Andy, Lennox, and Mikey. Good morning, Sean Bingo. Andy, you have going on. In the midst of all this darkness and madness and craziness with this evil, wicked PNM, this is not a fight for the faint-hearted, you know, Andy. People in Trinidad and Tobago and getting rid of these evil back in office. We might as be good as there, you know. We have to get rid of these people. These people and them have to be held accountable, and they will be held accountable for the evil actions, money or no money, because it's a true way you sit there, Andy. Should not have a lot of evil, wicked businessmen in this country. These people and them evil. They're selling their souls for a few dollars at the expense of the nation. Look, man, people, all you wake up and stand up, you hear me? And do the right thing. And it's that.
Morning to everybody on the Ground Report. This country have no unity. No unity. You understand me? The people of the country not coming together. If the people of the country come together, we go get a change. But that's not happening. That's not happening. At all.
Andy, just imagine 7.6 billion US dollars spent in 6 years by this country over petroleum products that Petrotrin would have been providing for the people of this country. Right? All that refinery shut down, and we had to get 7.6 billion US. I want to know where we go get the US for the future, because we have no way of income coming in from any foreign supplier oil to pay in US dollars, and he must tell us how it is that he will get this money. Right? People don't care get no money to transact business. All these small business closing down because they have no US dollars coming into their business to profit up to buy goods and services. And this government doing nonsense that they're doing. I really want to see how this economy going to make out in the future, you know. Because the petroleum dollars was coming into the country and it was being trickled down to everybody. Even these small businesses getting money because of Petrotrin. Now we have to take that money, this Trinidad money, change it into US and buy petroleum products. So we're not gaining US. We have to buy US now. God save this country, eh? This PNM, fire burn them.
That's the last voice.
we are ready. That's right, with yours truly, Mikey K, Gael, Amplia, Flow, Tigo, YouTube, Facebook, and don't forget as well the UNC, the last of the pre-budget consultations in the constituency of Siparia. So you can also check that out, and also at 8 o'clock, our very own Lennox Smith corridor transformation. So a lot is going on today as things head into the main vein of the general election. So you understand what's taking place. Nothing to offer. And you shouldn't be surprised. Absolutely nothing to offer. I don't understand whether the coat of arms, whatever pan, you can put whatever. Hey, that's all good and well. But there's a time for that discussion. What we need to discuss now is the fact that we need to live better. We have to live better. Sexuality. Emasculated by Rowley and his administration, who cannot provide for his family and is frustrated. He is not concerned about that conversation. People are trying to survive. You're out there and you're telling people straight to the face you don't have. You're suffering, you're hurting, but yet still you're falling prey to Rowley and the nonsense about these conversations. What? And what? Because they have nothing else to discuss. That's all. Just deflect.
Why we are just take these two more quick. Go ahead, caller.
Go ahead.
Make it short and sweet.
Okay, Andy, morning. Now listening here, but I saw this heartened, I saw this enchanted listening to everything that's taking place in my beautiful little Trinidad. And if you see this Keith Rowley is a master of delusion. You see that coat of arm lala thing they're talking there? That is just to throw people off track, right? Because if the coat of arms, let's change the coat of arms, and it will stop the killing and the murders that are taking place in the country, I say go for it. If the coat of arms changing could help the health situation in the country, the health sector get better, I say go for it. I say the coat of arms changing to eliminate the poverty in the country, I say go for it. But that is just something to make people talk. If the coat of arms changing could account for the $3 billion that Collingwood that can't account for. You notice here about Collingwood this last meeting. They are singing here about them for salary. Nobody in Canada talking, These people, they're really, really good. PNM is the greatest, but great is the PNM, they're really good, I don't know why these people in Trinidad can't open their eyes, wake up and open their eyes and see what is taking place, If I have real people from the East-West corridor, I know that they want the change, right? God. Days, and I feel I was in a 5-star hotel. We need to come home and look on the Facebook and see a man post up something about some people lying down in the corridor in our hospital. Yeah, it hurt me. It hurt me to know that Trinidad and Tobago, a little oil-rich country, going to the dogs now. We're going right down. And people can't wake up and see that. Something has to be wrong, boy, spiritually. Something definitely wrong, boy. But fellas, God bless you guys, all you're trying. And I pray. Have a blessed one.
Last one. Morning.
Pleasant good morning, Andy.
Good morning to you.
Ann Brown, Mr. Lennox, Mikey K.
Good morning, ma'am.
Today is our last pre-budget consultation. It's going to be held tonight at Siparia Constituency Office Junction, Penal. Please come out and support. We want to live better. Have a great day, gentlemen.
Thank you very much. Yeah, boy, well, rack it up, by Mikey, boy. Again?
Yes, folks, so don't forget, she just said it, and Brown made it quite clear. Tonight is the last one, and that is in the constituency of Siparia. You go out there, check it out, as well as the Observer will be on at 7 p.m. this evening. And
it will be on. It will be on Real Media TT early.
That's right.
So Kof, give me that yesterday. We'll be on early today. You see.
it's gonna be early on, so you can check it out on realmediatt.com as well. Don't forget Corridor Transformation at 8 o'clock, and we are trying to put the finishing touches to the fundraising barbecue. We have a bit of a challenge because the franchise that we wanted to use that's supposed to make it easier for whatever area that you're living in, they don't really work things out like that. So we are trying to avoid have us. Folks, until tomorrow, we are out of here. Be safe.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.